XRP just absolutely exploded past $3 on reports that Fed Chair Jerome Powell might get the boot. And folks, this could be the single most bullish catalyst we've seen for crypto this entire cycle. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for XRP holders and the entire crypto market as we know it. What's up, crypto warriors? Goldrush here, and welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, your home for the most explosive crypto analysis on YouTube. Today, we're diving deep into two absolutely massive stories that are sending shockwaves through the entire digital asset space. We're talking about XRP's parabolic move to $3 and the institutional money that's flooding into this beast of a cryptocurrency. This is going to be a high-energy ride, so let's get straight into it. Let's start with this absolutely mind-blowing article from U.Today that's got the entire crypto community buzzing. According to their report, XRP, our beloved digital silver, just briefly surged above the $3 level earlier this Wednesday. And get this, it's all happening because of reports that Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell might get fired. As you can see in this article, Bitcoin also approached the $120,000 level during this same time frame. According to Bloomberg, an anonymous White House official said that Powell could end up being fired soon. Now, no final decision has been made so far, but mark my words, this is absolutely massive for the entire crypto ecosystem. Here's what's really interesting about this whole situation. The stock market immediately fell on this report, with the S&P 500 index currently trading in the red. The traditional financial world is absolutely terrified about the independence of the Fed being undermined. But for us crypto warriors, this could be the catalyst we've been waiting for. Cryptocurrency mogul Novogratz recently urged investors to buy Bitcoin, criticizing the calls for Powell's termination as, quote, banana republic moves. But here's the thing. Some believe that firing Powell before the end of his term would be absolutely bullish for crypto, since it would erode confidence in the Fed and likely result in much lower interest rates in the near future. Now, let's talk about the technical side of this move. The $3 level has been identified as the key resistance that XRP bulls would need to overcome in order to achieve a new record high. It is expected that the bulls will try to aggressively break above this level since this is the largest resistance they've faced since this trend started. Look at this data here. XRP's record high of $3.4 from early 2018 remains intact on CoinGecko. That means we're literally knocking on the door of all-time highs. This is absolutely going parabolic, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about what's coming next. But wait, there's more. Let's dive into this second article from Cointelegraph that's going to blow your mind. The title alone says it all. There's more to Ripple than the XRP army. Why the altcoin is a good trade. XRP is often criticized for, quote, not having a use case, yet it remains a top performer in the current bull market. And here's why that criticism is absolutely wrong. Ripple's XRP token has quietly climbed to become the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, now at $168 billion. In the past week alone, XRP gained over 30%, outperforming both Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's driving this surge? A mix of strong liquidity, a loyal community that I like to call the XRP army, and most importantly, alignment with the growing institutional narrative. As this bull market is increasingly driven by traditional finance, XRP finds itself in the right place at the right time. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. There's a widespread sentiment in the crypto community that XRP has never earned its top-tier status. The XRP ledger is a permission blockchain designed for interbank settlements, now used by a number of prominent banks. However, most popular XRPL products do not require holding XRP itself, which makes its tokenomics questionable to some critics. But here's what they're missing. This 2025 cycle isn't about Web3 hype. It's about institutional adoption, regulatory clarity, and capital flows. And that's where Ripple, and by extension XRP, are uniquely positioned to absolutely dominate. On July 1st, the U.S. Federal Reserve adopted ISO 20022, a new global standard for financial messaging. This follows similar moves by other major global payment networks like SWIFT. Ripple has been aligned with this standard since 2020, when it became the first DLT company to join the ISO 20022 body. That positioning is now paying off in a massive way. Volante Technologies, a Fedwire tech provider, recently confirmed that institutions using its Fedwire as a service product can choose XRP for settlement. This connection, RippleNet plus ISO 20022 plus Fedwire, creates an on-ramp for real-world XRP usage in regulated financial infrastructure. This is absolutely massive for adoption. Furthermore, Ripple is well-positioned to benefit from the stablecoin market growth. In December 2024, the company launched Rlust, a dollar-pegged stablecoin that has since exceeded a $517 million market cap. To cement its compliance, on July 2nd, Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed that the company applied for a national bank charter from the OCC. XRP's current daily trading volume exceeds $11 billion. That's more than double Bitcoin's when adjusted for market cap. Its futures open interest now stands at a record $8.1 billion, suggesting sustained speculative momentum that's absolutely going parabolic. But here's what's really getting me excited. Several public companies are building XRP treasuries. Nasdaq-listed Trident and Weebus announced plans to allocate $500 million and $300 million, respectively, to XRP reserves. Smaller firms like Vivo Power and Wellgistics Health have also joined in, planning to buy $121 million and $50 million of XRP, respectively. While these allocations are still minor compared to Bitcoin's $102 billion in corporate holdings, they mark an absolutely massive trend, the framing of XRP as a treasury and settlement asset. If these companies go beyond holding and begin using XRP for cross-border payments, as Weebus intends, a real synergy could emerge that sends this thing to the moon. XRP's institutional push continues through ETFs. On July 14th, the NYSE approved the listing of the ProShares Ultra XRP ETF based on XRP futures. While less impactful on price than a spot fund, it signals growing institutional interest that's absolutely massive for long-term adoption. Meanwhile, Canada is a step ahead. On June 18th, 3iQ's spot XRP ETFs began trading on the Toronto Stock Exchange, quickly amassing over $50 million in AUM. Whether or not XRP's utility justifies its valuation, Ripple's positioning clearly resonates with the market in a way that's absolutely undeniable. As Cosmo Jiang, general partner of Pantera Capital, said in an interview, "I think the reason XRP might succeed is because, beyond the comprehension of a lot of people in crypto, including myself, XRP has a really, really strong following. There's a lot of social media influencers that are really into XRP. There's a lot of broad awareness among institutions and traditional finance. So there you have it, crypto warriors. XRP is absolutely on fire right now, and we're witnessing something truly historic. With the potential Fed chair shakeup, institutional money flowing in, and regulatory clarity finally coming to fruition, this could be the perfect storm that sends XRP to new all-time highs. The $3 resistance level has been breached, and we're knocking on the door of that $3.4 all-time high from 2018. Mark my words, if we break through that level with conviction, we could see XRP go absolutely parabolic in ways we've never seen before. If you found this analysis valuable and want to stay ahead of the curve on all the latest crypto developments, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our daily market breakdowns. Your engagement helps us reach more crypto warriors who need to hear this information. Share this video with your friends, family, and anyone else who needs to understand what's happening in the crypto space right now. The more people who are informed, the stronger our community becomes. And remember, we're putting out high-energy content like this every single day. So make sure you're subscribed and watching our other videos to stay completely up to date on the crypto market movements that matter most. All right, crypto warriors, that's a wrap for today's explosive analysis. Keep those diamond hands strong, stay bullish, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue tracking XRP's absolutely massive move toward new all-time highs. This is Goldrush, and remember, fortune favors the bold. Peace out.